All right, man. Torture Talk After Hours. You know what it is, man. So look, we're going to check in with Marcus at Work Media. Listen, man, I didn't really cover this on my other channel. As far as I said a couple of things, but I ain't go into depth detail of how I feel about this. So I'm going to cover it over here with Drake calling Kendrick a Grammy darling. Yeah, we're going to get into it. So let's go, man. Torture Talk After Hours. Let's get it. All right, man. So let's get it.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So we got Joe Budden talking about the Grammys coming up this year, and he feels that Kendrick Lamar don't need to win any Grammys this year because Chance the Rapper, Clips, and some other people should be getting some shine. So therefore, it should not be a sweep like last year with the Grammys.
Kendrick got to move. Kendrick got to get to the back of the line and share the stage.
We
already gave you
about that album.
9 versions of every award.
That's why I don't think he's gonna get it.
We're not being honest about Kendrick's album, man.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all caught that, and I know people going to look it up because I started talking about it on my other channel. One of them said it was trash. I think it was Amani. He said, we ain't being honest about the album. He said, yeah, it's shit trash. Like, I totally believe that was Amani that said that. If you listen to it in the background. Yeah. So we're gonna see what happens. I know, listen, I'm gonna be fully transparent. I know this is, people say, well, this is people's opinion. You understand? Listen, this is what we in this space for. We got to understand. This is why we here. We here to critique what people say. We're commentators. You know what I'm saying? YouTubers. We talk about things. So whether it's an opinion or whether you stating a fact, we're gonna comment on it. So if somebody say this is an opinion, then we're living in a boring game. It's a boring life. If we can't commentate on someone who has an opinion, you could have an opinion and I can commentate on your opinion. Let's just be clear. I just wanted to put that out there. For everybody that was complaining, not with me, but just in general, people complaining.
I never like we talking over each other. We talking over each other.
So it's Chance. So one of the people are saying that Chance's album is better than GNX, which I drastically disagree. I mean, I like Chance's album. He did great work. However, I more lean towards GNX.
Grammy time.
Oh yeah, I seen him with Album of the Year going around, Album of the Year, and it's a with respect, it's a fight between GNX and the Clips.
For hip hop album of the year,
yeah.
Rap album of the year.
Yeah.
Tyler is nominated.
No one's nominated yet. The voting stopped October 15th. I just voted the other day.
Really?
Yeah, these are people just submitting
being considered for nomination.
Consideration.
You get to vote for. You pick 5. You get 3 categories in the main category. So I voted in hip hop, R&B, and
album of the year.
Hip hop and R&B, and then I didn't pick anything else because I didn't know enough. It's a lot. Like it'd be 300 things you got to go through, like entries, and pick the 5 that you want. So it's a lot of work. And if you don't know all the shit,
believe it or not, that's why a lot of people don't be voting, and this is why a lot of artists, they lose out because people pick a certain amount of things and that's it. They don't go through the whole thing. I didn't go through the process. I couldn't tell you. I didn't do it. I'm just saying what I heard and what I read. People don't want to go through the whole process. They should make it a little bit simpler. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
that's coming out in some of these subgenres, it's like I don't feel right even voting this shit.
Right.
You know?
That's what happens in the
That's responsible.
Let me tell y'all,
Yeah, that's what happened before. Remember?
that Chance album is gonna get shunned,
which is unfortunate.
which is very unfortunate.
for it.
What you mean by shunned? It ain't gonna get a nomination?
I think it's a better album than GNX. I think it's a better album than Clips album.
But wait, what's shunned though?
Yo, sometimes I feel like people they want their time to shine, so they say things and they do things deliberately. I still can't believe. Now I'm gonna be fully transparent with y'all. I listened to the Chance album 3 times. 3. I listened to it last night in the gym. After I did all of this, I said, you know what? I'm going to go back to it and listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure that I'm getting the full experience of this album. I want to make sure, right? I'm going to be honest with y'all. The album is good. It's a good album. Is it album of the year? No. Should it be better than, is it better than GNX and Clips? No. Is it a good album? Yes. Do I think it's an amazing album? No, I don't think it's an amazing album. I think it's a good album. I don't think it's an amazing album. I'm very fair when it comes to music. I'm very fair. I listen to music for different things. You know what I'm saying? To me, that album sounds like he in the shadow of Lupe. He's in the shadow of Kendrick. He's in the shadow of a bunch of different people, in my opinion. Childish Gambino. I feel like that reminds me, all of that album reminds me of their type of albums. It reminds me of something Kendrick did a long time ago. That's why I say that, to me, that album isn't album of the year. You know what I'm saying? Do I think it's a good album for this climate? Yes, I do. I do. But do I think it moved the needle? No. No, I don't. Is he rapping good on there? Does he have some great songs? Yes, he does. But did it reach the level of impact on me like GNX and the Clips album did? No, absolutely not. No.
If it's nominated, he's saying he don't think it's going to get nominated.
I think it should. I think from what I'm hearing so far, I think it's a better album than all. Don't get me wrong. All the other things that go into those albums make those albums important. But if you're talking about just music and just
got the album of the year.
All that Chance album
You
is.
said that about 9 albums.
I love Chance.
Yeah, because the new album comes out.
All his people.
Nah, yo.
Well, you change your album of the year quickly.
No.
Or we've been blessed enough.
No, we've been blessed
to get
to have
that much great music this
because
year.
GNX was it for me all the way up until Clips
When
came out.
did GNX come out, y'all?
Last year.
Last year, like it was in November.
It was like
No.
November 2024.
It wasn't that
Maybe
early.
October.
Yes, it was. Because I thought it was closer to Super Bowl time. No.
GNX came out before
No, I
the
think it was
previous year.
November.
Yeah, but we got
It was in 2024.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but closer to
But
Super Bowl.
GNX was my choice until the Clips, and then and now with Chance, it's like, I mean, I don't think anything else.
November 20.
I mean, but that's exactly what he just said y'all do, that you do. You jump from John to John. I mean, some people, that's how it works. For me, it don't work like that. I can't, everything have to be taken into consideration. If you're just going off of one thing, then that's not fair to the other artists. You can't put a stipulation on the other artist so your guy could win. You can't say, well, I think Starlight is the best album of the year. If we're just talking musically, like, we're not just talking musically though. When you consider something to be hip hop album of the year, you can't just talk musically. It has to be musically. It has to be budget, financially, how it performed, which songs was bangers, which songs. It has to be everything. You can't just go off of one thing and say, yeah, well, if we're just talking this, look, we could do that all day. I could reverse it back and say, if we're just talking impact, then GNX wins, right? So it's like, it's, to me, sometimes I can't stand when people try to put a stipulation. It's like, I'm in the comic books, right? And I hate when I argue with people about Batman. Because I love Batman. You know, he ain't my favorite character, but I love Batman. He's up there. He's in my top 5 of all time, right? I hate when people say stuff like, whoa, Batman in a situation with no prep time, who wins? Like, what? Wait, what? What do you mean? You know that's what Batman does. So you want to put him in a situation where you could support your argument more. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's stupid, man.
I think the Clips is going to win it, but I think because they got the narrative and the momentum, but I think Chance should win it.
I think the Clips should win it. I think Kendrick will win it.
I think GNX should.
I don't think Kendrick's going to win.
Based on impact and how much I actually really listen to it, I probably would put GNX first.
Yo, that
And but it's a dogfight. I want
that
to be
Chance
clear.
album, bro, is
Kendrick got to move. Kendrick got to get to the back of the line and share the
Yo,
stage.
we not being
already gave
honest
you
about that album.
9 versions of every award.
that's why I don't think you're gonna get it.
We
That
not
reason
being
right
we
there.
not being honest.
Yeah, you see what I mean? He said, we got to be honest about that. He said, what album? He said, Kendrick said, shit trash. Like, he literally said that. So my thing is like, I can't take what you say serious because you are under your breath low-key hating on the album. And I'm sure people are going to start pointing this out. I'm telling you. Listen to it.
It's about
Grammy
Kendrick's
dog.
album, man.
I'm being
I never liked
We
the way
talking
y'all
over
did.
each other. We talking over each other.
So it's Chance.
GNX first.
Yo, that
But it's a dogfight. I want
that
to be
Chance
clear.
album, bro, is
Kendrick got to
Kendrick's-
move. Kendrick got to get to the back of the line and share the
Yo, we
stage.
not being
already gave
honest
you
about that album.
9 versions of every award.
that's why I don't think you're gonna get it.
We
That
not
reason
being
right
we
there.
not being
Look,
honest
he's a
about
Grammy
Kendrick's
dog.
album.
He said, we got to be honest about that Kendrick album. He said that. Then he said, what album? He said, you got to be honest about that album. He said, what album? He said, Kendrick album. He said, that shit trash. Like, he literally said that. Now, I don't know if he said trash, but he said something negative. Let's just say that.
I'm being
I never liked
We
the way
talking
y'all
over
did.
each other. We talking over each other.
So it's Chance.
Can I just say?
Kendrick is and has been Chance. I'm not gonna say
I ain't hear your statement.
said
Kendrick's a
Kendrick's
Grammy dog.
darling.
He is, but he earns it though. It ain't like he's just whatever.
What you about to say about his album?
I don't think it age.
Queens Flip know what he doing. He know what he doing. Because Queens Flip heard him say that. He heard him say it's trash. And Queens Flip said, what you about to say about his album? You know what I'm saying? Maybe he said something different. Maybe he meant to say something different. I don't know. Maybe he said the album aged trash. Who knows? Maybe that's what he said. I don't know. But he did say trash. I'm telling you, I'm going to put a voice detector on it and pull it out. He did something. But the point I'm making is, you got people like him who would say things like this. Listen to this.
As well as people would like to think it did.
Grammy darling.
He is, but he earned.
Oh, let me speak on that too, before I forget. Calling Kendrick a Grammy darling is disrespectful. Because you basically trying to downplay all his work. When you say Grammy darling, you basically is in low key saying that he's the favorite amongst the people. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't really work for it because it's kind of like it's kind of like being the student in the class that the teacher's pet, where the teacher's pet or the guy the teacher like a lot. I feel like that's what y'all be doing with Kendrick. And again, I said this before, y'all won't do this. Joe will not do this with Jay-Z. He won't. I think Joe is being very, very, very disingenuous by saying something, by calling Kendrick a Grammy darling. That's very disrespectful because you saying that, okay, to me, to say, and I think that, and Jalopy said this, and I think Jalopy is on to something. The narrative that's being pushed around Kendrick now is the new narrative is Drake isn't the industry darling anymore. It's actually Kendrick. Kendrick is actually the industry darling, and everybody loves him. And now he's the one. He's the one. He wins all the accolades. He's gonna win all awards. My biggest problem with this that they be talking is I thought y'all said the accolades don't matter. Everybody's always talking about the Grammys until it's time for the Grammys. Y'all always talking shit on the Grammys. Oh man, the Grammys don't matter. They don't matter. What you talking about? So what? That's for white people. That award is not for the black people. And now all of a sudden, when hip hop is at the forefront and Kendrick was the one who brought hip hop back, let's be clear. We wasn't talking about the Grammys and hip hop album winning album of the year. We wasn't talking about that when your boy Drizzy was in office. When he was in office, we wasn't talking about that. Now all of a sudden, y'all got something to say now. Now everybody got something to say. Now he's a Grammy darling now. You know what I'm saying? It's pathetic, man. It's pathetic.
Though it ain't like he's just whatever.
What you about to say about this album?
I don't think it aged as well as people would like to think it did. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I
still listen to that album.
It's my least.
Bro said this, and he said on Twitter. He said something on Twitter, and that's actually on another video, and I'm gonna bring that up too. He said he doesn't feel like it aged, but no, you just didn't say that. You literally brought other people into it. I don't think it aged as well as everybody said it did. Like, what? The album ain't even been 2 years, bro. It ain't even been a year yet. What are you talking about? Age? What? How? What do we mean by age? How long you expected to go? Go what? 10 years? Didn't you say that? Like, the album ain't even go nowhere yet. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Favorite of his albums.
It's my second favorite.
You like Mr. Morale better?
I do.
You like To Pimp a... No,
To Pimp a Butterfly is my favorite album of his.
I got it.
So
I'll leave it alone.
But don't get me wrong, it's still a dope album. And I'm not trying to step on it in that way, but as far as we talking about just how it...
Bro, you a liar, bro. You a liar, and you only saying this to save face. You literally said it under your breath that the album was trash, bro. And I swear that was you. I don't know who it was, but that was you. I don't think it was Queen's Flip that said that. And nobody else. I don't think. But I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Grew on me. I'm not really running back to listen to it. I hear me listening to this Chance album and this Clips album way more than I'll ever go back to this Gen.
I'm gonna listen to Chance album. Like that's
I'm still dissecting
Yes.
Chance's
The only
album.
thing I don't like about the Chance album a little bit, and this is why I think I've been listening to it so much, and know what's crazy? When he sat here, he told us some of the metaphors that he was using. I wouldn't have caught him. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I wouldn't have caught him. The only thing I don't like about the Chance album is it's a little mumbly. It's not as clear.
Really?
Yeah, bro. He roll into it. So I gotta.
Oh, I think that's. I hear what you're saying, but
bro, he's killing that album.
That album is great.
That fucking album is amazing.
That album is amazing.
No
He's
Moral
killing
Men
that
to me
shit.
is my favorite.
Yeah, the crazy thing is how people do. They really can't have I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of these dudes are not good music reviewers. They're really not. They are so afraid to break down how they really feel and actually explain something. They have to give a short and cut answer. Maybe because it's their show. I don't know. Me personally, if I think something didn't age well, I'm going to explain why I think it didn't age well. It's so crazy for you to say that it didn't age well. That just doesn't make sense. It don't. It don't make sense. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's an amazing
that
song
album,
right there.
B. I'm not gonna hold
First, those things, the song of the year for me. Hip hop song of the year.
So if an album has the hip hop song of the year and Malice is still my rapper of the year,
for sure,
it would just mean something differently if the Clips won it versus
and I feel
Kendrick won it.
And the song I voted for, I actually voted for Chance for Letters for rap song of the year, or maybe rap performance of the year. I forget which one, but that was the one for me.
I will say this for legacy's sake and for the spirit of hip hop. I would love to see the Clips go up there. I would love that. That to me would be.
But this is not a participation award. You can't say for legacy. No, this is not. Who has the best material? Who wins? That's how it goes. You can't say, well, like, I understand what he's saying. Don't get me wrong. That ideally you want the Clips to win. I get it. But sometimes I feel like the way people go about explaining is kind of like you kind of diminish the work that these other artists put in by saying stuff like that. And I think that what Kendrick has done, if the Clips was to beat that album, that's the only album I think should win over Kendrick. If Kendrick wins all the awards, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Pusha is old that. I don't feel like he owes that. I would love to see.
I get what you're saying.
I would love to see. I think it would bode well for hip hop.
Wasn't it just last year that they gave Kendrick all them Grammys?
Yes. Last Grammys that just passed.
Yeah, I don't want to see that again.
You see what I mean? And they saying it like with so much disdain in their voice. This is pure hatred, not hate like they hate Kendrick as a person. This is pure hatred on the success of Kendrick. Because when you say, yes, yeah, they gave him the awards last year. Yeah, he got all those awards last year. You making it seem like he didn't deserve them. He just won awards. Well, guess what? He's probably going to win more. And he's going to win more. And he's going to win more. You know what I'm saying? But it's to me, I just think it's wrong for them to do that. Because it just sounds crazy to me.
Yeah. He cleaned up. And I didn't think
without an album. I don't want to see it again. I don't. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
I'd be proud and happy.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But it's going to mean something different to see them two brothers.
I think the industry
them
wants
two hood hip hop standing in this is what we've been doing for the last 2 decades. We didn't deviate. We didn't do nothing different. We didn't play the games that the industry plays. We didn't do none of that shit. We put out a project that we genuinely and sincerely, this is what we do. And for them to win that grant, I would be proud.
We brought this shit to the Vatican.
Yes, bro.
No, that was fire.
Yes.
That was fire.
See, I think shit like that, like all that other shit like that, we took this shit to the Vatican. That's going to resonate.
And I'm saying the narrative. That's what I'm saying. They have the narrative. They have the momentum.
They got everything.
I just don't think they
and
made
the
best
music
album.
to back it up.
And I'm saying is, it could probably be a little too quick take and just me living in the moment. I would love to see Mobb Deep get nominated. I think that
they're not eligible.
Yeah, they're not.
Next following year.
Next year. Well,
it's September to September.
When we talk about,
and this is what I mean by it. This dude calls himself a musician. He don't even know what's what. Like sometimes I think these dudes just be saying, they just be talking. They don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, dog. Like, I think Mobb Deep album is better than Chance's album. I do. I like it better. I do.
Hip hop albums, that album is amazing to me.
It is.
Fire.
That's why I hate October releases, because by the time, unless you're Kendrick, by the time the next Grammy's up, people forgot it's been a year of music. And people think, didn't you already win that one? Like a lot of people think Kendrick already win. Yeah, so it throws people off.
Yeah.
Nah, they wrong. Kendrick didn't win any awards for GNX. He didn't win no awards for GNX or any song off GNX. He only won awards for Not Like Us and all the other songs before. GNX, when GNX came out, that was eligible for this Grammys. When Not Like Us and all them other songs, what's that? Euphoria, 616 LA, and all them other songs that he did, Meet the Grams, all of them songs came out. They came out before September. So they were nominated for last year. Well, this year's Grammys. They were nominated for this year's Grammys. GNX came out in November. That was after you can submit the album, and now it's nominated. So it's not the same. When you say he won last year, he won off of other songs that was nominated. It wasn't even an album. He didn't win Album of the Year. Did he win Album of the Year last year? Maybe he did. No, he didn't win it. He won it for Mr. Morale, but he didn't win it. He didn't win Album of the Year, Hip Hop Album of the Year last year, because he wasn't nominated for Hip Hop Album of the Year because he didn't have an album. So like, I don't know, man. I think y'all in y'all feelings. They call it prisoners of the moment.
I would be super duper proud.
But I like that. I like that Birds winning for rap song.
Yeah,
I like that.
Or performance.
Or rap performance.
That performance.
Yeah,
it's fire.
Well, I think performance for me lends more to like Letters or something that was a little bit more dexterous vocally.
Hold up.
Like performance to me implies like you did some extraordinary
performing of the song.
Where Birds Don't Sing is amazing lyrically and musically, but in terms of the way they're rhyming was fairly.
Man, they got John Legend on that.
Man, come on, bro. You think that song is better than Reincarnated? You lost your goddamn mind. I don't know if Reincarnated is nominated for that spot, but you're bugging, bro. Reincarnated is the best song of last year, bro. That's the best song of last year. There's no way. There's no other song better than that song. Sorry.
It's an amazing song, but that's why I would put that as rap song of the year, and I would put Letters for me, or any of the Chance exceptional rapping as performance of the year.
I don't want Jid's album to go on.
That was another amazing album.
That's what he said. He said, "Yo, I want to be nominated for a Grammy."
It was a crazy streak. That's the. I mean, we teased him, but like there was
that here, right?
Yeah.
Not Kendrick.
Nope, not Kendrick.
But Clips, Jid, Chance,
Freddie, another great album.
Yep. I was mad as hell on that.
And Tyler didn't sit here, but he was busy when he got to Jersey. He shouted me out.
That's another really good album.
I went back to that Tyler album. That Tyler album's
I loved
good.
it.
Like really good.
Which one we talking about? Don't Tap the Glass?
Yeah. I like it.
I like it too.
I like it a lot. I had to
Don't Tap the Glass is cool. I think it's cool. Chromacopia is where it's at. I believe that's nominated. So that's another album that's better than Chance's album to me. Freddie Gibbs' album.
listen to it a few times and put myself out of what I might want to hear.
That's how I feel about Chromacopia.
Chromacopia
like
is
that.
incredible.
That's my
Chromacopia.
shit. That is amazing.
Which is also eligible, I think, by the way. I think I voted for that.
That might be the one.
That's the one that's eligible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one that they assume will be nominated.
Yeah. I didn't like that they had, for all of his songs in the song categories, it was always Sticky. I'm like, there's so many better songs on Chromacopia than Sticky. Like, I get it. That's the
single. That was the one.
Biggest one, but there's like amazing songs that should have been in the song categories.
One of these years, I'm going to fuck the game up and go to the Grammys again. Just go sit there. One of these years.
Should.
Why would you not?
It's not the most fun.
Yeah, it's not my bag.
Bro, but it don't matter. It is your bag.
I feel like you should cover it. I think
you're a representative in hip hop and R&B.
Some coverage.
What are you talking about?
One of these years. One of these years.
I told y'all about the experience of the Grammy.
It's trash.
If you're not in the album of the year, superstar at the round tables in the front category, you are in the. No, he's not. As much as I love Joe, he's not going to be in that front table. He's not. Unless.
It's crazy too how this dude said he think that Chance should win album of the year, if I heard him right. So
one of them artists invite him to sit with them.
Now, as far as Clips being nominated, getting in there, they deserve all the shine, for sure. They had a dope project, definitely did the Vatican, which is a big move. So I feel like they should get some awards. I think Chance should get some, Clips should get some, but they can't rule out GNX. They can't just skip over GNX like it's not there. I don't know. The Grammys is gonna have their work cut out for them in order to try to pick the right category for the right artists. There's a lot of contenders, a lot of good work that came out through these artists. So you guys tell me what you're leaning towards with them.
Right.
I think if you go as media,
those
Taylor
front
Swift
tables are for Taylor Swift,
Jay-Z, Beyonce,
Sabrina Carpenter,
the performers and the award winners.
Ariana Grande,
Chappelle Roan.
I understand.
Tate McRae.
So it's either that
Sabrina Carpenter
or Jim Pop.
Or you're in pretty much Jim Pop. I mean, it's like
He be up there now.
the Lakers arena.
Morgan Weller.
No, I'm talking the black one.
I don't want to have two conversations.
Shabuzi. That was last year because that song did. This year he'll be at the back.
Answer your
It's
question.
not even enough to be. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's an arena, so you're in the. There's the round tables up front. There's some like theater style seating
then everything
towards the
else
back,
is.
and then you're in the arena like you're watching a basketball game.
Yeah.
It's not even enough to be nominated.
You know what's funny
you
about
for a
that?
big award.
I was nominated. It's sat in the bleachers.
If I get you tickets to the VMAs, you'll go. And that's right in New York.
The VMAs are better in terms of like the bad seats aren't that bad. It's not as big of a. There's more production, I guess. The staging
My
is much
sentiment
bigger.
is the same for award shows. So Ish might have a different experience.
all right, yeah. So I'm gonna get out of here. I ain't talking about much. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about that, man. Joe calling Kendrick a Grammy darling. Yeah, that's too much. So, all right, man. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one. Torture Talk After Hours. Peace. Bye.